It has now been announced by Ted Klaus of the Honda Performance Department that Acura and the mighty Team Penske will go their separate ways at the end of the 2020 IMSA Weathertech Sportscar Championship. This has come after a very successful 2.5, soon to be 3-year run for Acura and Team Penske with the ARX 05 DPi car taking out the 2019 championship. Acura will run with Penske until the end of the year, and while Honda Performance haven't yet announced if the ARX 05 will continue into 2021 with another team, it certainly isn't out of the question that the cars will be run by Meyer Shank Racing, who have done a very good job with the Acura NSX GT3s, or who knows, maybe even a new team will step up to the plate. Before I get into the main point of today's video, the LMDh regulations are set to be introduced in 2022 into both IMSA and the WEC, and the hypercars will be introduced into the WEC the year before. These two categories of cars will eventually compete on a level playing field in both championships. In recent times, there have been rumors that Porsche would be making their prototype return in LMDh. Porsche also announced that they would be withdrawing from the GTLM class in IMSA at the end of the 2020 season. It should also be noted that back in the days of the American Le Mans series, Penske and Porsche had an incredible partnership running the RS Spider. Now, I don't know about you, but Acura and Penske going their separate ways, Porsche pulling out of GTLM with rumors of circulating of a hypercar program, and all while leaving a perfect gap in 2021, which you could use to, I don't know, develop a race car. It seems like too much of a coincidence to me. Could it be that Penske and Porsche are getting back together? Well, if this were to be true, they'd be competing in the IMSA Weathertech Sportscar Championship as a team and would either have the current roster of drivers which are driving the Acuras at the moment, or the drivers from the soon-to-be defunct GTLM program, which either way would be a great combination and would probably produce some championships. And it's even better that it'd be Porsche and Penske, as you know, Penske's probably the best team in American racing, and Porsche is the best manufacturer in sports car racing. What a combination that would be. This would also mean that Penske and Porsche would be able to go to Le Mans. If they went to the race, this would be the first time Penske will have gone to Le Mans since 1971 when they raced under the NART banner with the Ferrari 512M, and the first time for Porsche, in a prototype at least, since 2017. Now, obviously the reasons I just mentioned make a compelling case, but the real reason that I think this move is so likely is because I just don't think that after everything that Penske put into that DPi program, that they just go home after only a few years. Roger Penske has expressed interest in going back to Le Mans, and that opportunity is oh so close. We may not see them in IMSA next year, but I think that that time will be used to develop a LMDh car, and that we'll probably see them back in 2022. One way or another, I just don't see the captain passing up this opportunity without a fight. Now, if there's going to be a Porsche LMDh program in the works, I reckon it will also lead to Porsche returning to the top flight prototype class in the WEC. How that program would work, I'm not entirely sure. I don't think that Roger Penske would be willing to run a full-time operation in Europe as well as the US, so another team would probably end up running the European program. Maybe someone like Manthey, or maybe Porsche would just run it themselves. I'm not entirely sure how that would work. The truth is, I don't know. And that's why this new era of sports car racing is so exciting. Who knows what manufacturers are going to be in the new LMDh and hypercar categories, what the racing is going to be like, or even what the cars are going to look like. Only time will tell. What do you think? Put it all in the comments below. I do actually read them all, so you may as well say something, and I'll most likely respond to you. All the socials are in the description below, including the T-Star Instagram, Twitter, and Discord server, as well as my own personal Twitter. Please go check those links out if you haven't already done so. Anyway, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.